everyone, it's Tricia from Recook Eat. Today I'm making King Arthur brands. Their recipe, it's a classic sandwich bread. We're running a little slow on bread, and so I figured I'd give this a try. It's a simple one. It's not super hard at all. It calls for regular flour instead of bread flour. People should have that on hand. The only thing you might have a problem with is yeast, if you don't have any yeast. I'm also going to add, I'm going to not just use all-purpose flour, I'm going to add in some white whole wheat flour too. It's just like regular whole wheat flour, but just slightly different. It's supposed to be really good for like people who are just starting out using whole wheat flour. So I like it. It's delicious. All right, let's get started. This takes a while. It's a lot of rising and watching. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay. First ingredient that we need for our bread is flour. Now, a lot of times for baking, it's better to measure by weight than it is to measure by volume. So I'm going to weigh my flour. So I have my scale, I have my bowl, I put my bowl on, and I hit the 0 button, and I start measuring. So I need 361 grams of flour. And the rest I'll use the white whole wheat. Okay, so next it calls for a half a cup of milk, any kind that you have. And then also it calls for a half a cup to 2/3 of a cup of warm water, like hot water. And you add it together and make the milk mixture like lukewarm instead. Alright, so we're going to make sure we whisk together the two different flours. And then we'll add to this the milk and water mixture. And then it also calls for 4 tablespoons of melted butter. So I already melted that. 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I have it all mixed together in here. And then we'll spread that over. And then 1 packet of active dry yeast. So they have this kind, and then they have the other kind, which is the super active rapid rise, but I'm just going to go with the regular one. It comes in packets of like this, like 3, and sometimes it comes in jars too. I know it's a little hard to find right now because everyone is baking bread. So we're going to put this on top as well. And then we're going to give it a mix. Okay, I'm going to mix all this together. Alright, so you're supposed to transfer the dough to a lightly greased surface, oil your hands, and knead it for 6 to 8 minutes. Or you can mix and knead it in your stand mixer or food processor. So I'm going to use my stand mixer. Now it doesn't say to grease my bowl and my stand mixer, but it said to grease the lightly surfaced area, so I'm going to grease it. We'll find out. Alright, and then that is called a dough hook. That's the kind of hook that you want to use on your stand mixer. And then I'm going to put this in a bowl that I have greased because it can't hurt, right? I hope it doesn't hurt. And get that extra off there. It's going to come down. I'm going to lock it. And I'll just hit stir. And we're going to let it mix for 6 to 8 minutes or until it becomes smooth and supple. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so while that's finishing, I'm going to grease the bowl. So I'm going to spray it with some Pam, and that helps it not stick as it's rising up. And then my oven has a warm-proof feature on it, so I'm going to use that. Otherwise, you're going to put your dough into the bowl. You're going to cover it with plastic wrap, sprayed so it doesn't stick, like Pam or something, and you kind of keep it in the warmest spot in your kitchen. Alright, so the bowl is nice and greased. I'm going to lift the hook. Hope this is the right way. So I'm going to get this off the hook. This is like a scraper. I'm going to scrape the dough into my greased bowl. Alright, so I'm going to get some saran wrap. Lay it on the counter. And spray it with some Pam. And put this on top. And then I'm going to put this into the proof setting. And then, let's see how long that goes for. Okay, we want it to rise like 1 to 2 hours, depending on the warmth of your kitchen. And you not necessarily double in bulk, but you want it to get like rise until it's puffy. So I'll see you in 1 to 2 hours. All right, it's been about an hour and a half, and we're gonna check to see what the loaf looks like. Let's see. Whoa! Look how much it's grown. Not the best angle. I'm still getting used to this. Okay, so first thing you do is you're going to take a work surface and you're going to grease it up a little. And then you kind of deflate. You deflate the bread, the dough. I just touched it with. And take it out. Okay. And then you take the loaf and you kind of, well, this is very soft. I hope this is okay. To about 8 inches. That's a little bit more than 8 inches. And then take, this one called for an 8.5 by 4.5 loaf pan, and this one is 8.5 by 5.5. What I have, what I'm using. And I'm going to spray this as well with some Pam. I'm going to get it everywhere. And then I'm going to take my little Pam. Drink this on camera so you can all see. Okay. I know it's a little bright in here. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've made it before, and I didn't get as sticky as this. I'm not sure if I should have added some flour. But that's the whole point of trying something. We're going to figure out what happened. Okay, so I'm going to use the same saran wrap again as I used before. I'm just trying to figure out which side. It's the sticky side. That side. You're going to cover it. We're going to put it back into loosely covered and allow the bread to rise for about an hour until it's zoned about 1 inch above the pan. All right, I'm going to put it back into my oven, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, let's see how it's going in the oven. Let's go down a little bit. Can you see that? Look how much it's grown. We're almost there. This is another 20 minutes. Maybe not 20 minutes, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm supposed to test it by putting my finger in and letting it bounce back slowly. Slowly. It's deflating. I don't know. We're going to preheat the oven to 350, and then we're going to give it a go to my slightly deflated bread. Okay, the oven's at 350. I'm going to peel back the loaf, and then I'm going to put it into the oven. And it goes into the oven for 30 to 35 minutes until it's light golden brown. All right, I'll see you guys again in 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, this smells absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to try this, but we have to let it cool first. Okay, so what it says to do is you take it out, flip it over. Maybe not there. You gotta pick it up and thump it or something. I don't know. I'm just beating up this poor bread at this point. Alright. You can also use a quick instant read thermometer. Let's get to 190. And there we are. 190. Okay. So. It's not perfect. It didn't rise quite the way it was supposed to. So my thoughts on that are, I perhaps didn't use enough flour to begin with in the beginning, or I didn't use the mixer long enough. I don't really know. If you've made bread before, please comment and tell me why it didn't rise quite enough. Liz, I'm talking to you because I feel like you might know this question. But it smells amazing, and it's going to be delicious. I'm not going to complain. Alright, I will see you in a little while when this cools. I'm thinking about maybe like an hour and a half. So, while this is not a very hard recipe, it's just, as you can see, very time consuming. Alright, I will see you in a little bit. Alright, it's done, it's cooled, and we're going to give it a slicing. Now it definitely collapsed a little on top, so let's see. But it looks nice. Looks cooked. I'm just gonna cut a small piece off the end. Do you guys like the ends or no? Add a little butter. Comes to room temperature. Okay. Okay, so it didn't quite rise like it was supposed to, but it tastes delicious. It's probably, no, it's not probably, I know it'd be amazing in a sandwich or toast, French toast, so many amazing things. So, I think you should try it. It was easy. It's just time consuming, but we have plenty of time right now. And you probably have all the ingredients in your house. And if you don't have any yeast, there are recipes online to how to make your own, which I might try to do and make a video of it. So I hope everyone is had a happy Passover and had a happy Easter. I hope you're all staying safe and at home, and I will see you next time. Again, thank you from the Rockville Library. This is Tricia, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.